First in the morning with entertainment.
Hi.
And there is some backlash facing influencers regarding Oscars, right?
Yeah, so we've been seeing this over the past couple of years. I myself, who am somewhat of a staple on red carpets when it comes to movie premieres or award shows, and you've been seeing more and more influencers or content creators who don't have a lot of experience covering red carpets, but they have a big following. We're seeing them more and more on red carpets doing their thing, and they have a very different take than, say, journalists who've gone to school for this or have been doing this for years.
They would ask different questions than you might?
Yes,
okay.
Yes. So I'm going to give you an example, and this is what everyone's been kind of talking about. So Jake Shane, he is a podcaster, and he was at the Vanity Fair after party. So he wasn't on the red carpet for the Oscars, but there he is there, and he decided to have this shtick. People are not happy with how awkward he was with certain celebrities. So there's a movie that was nominated and it was highlighted called If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. And it was about a potentially terminally ill child in the movie. I've seen it. It's a very serious movie. It's a wonderful film. He decided to take that movie and ask celebrities, did you find that kid annoying? And everyone was like, what? Julia Fox was getting interviewed. She was like, listen, this is every mother's worst nightmare. And he just kept pushing this narrative that he wanted to do. I think he thought he was being funny. Didn't you think the kid was annoying? And people just weren't reacting the way that he wanted them to. Kris Jenner immediately asked, how did you get this gig? And so it just wasn't landing well. And it, you know, Variety created this article. I believe it was Variety that did it. And it was really highlighting again, like, should content creators be doing these interviews? But here's the thing. It's Vanity Fair that hired this guy to do this. And I think so many people are trying to bridge this. Okay, we've got content creators. They have all this following. Like, let's get them in there. It doesn't matter what they do. Just get out there and be the best you can. Use your personality. Be crazy.
But is their agenda a little different?
Well,
because
yeah, they want to go viral.
Well, exactly. They're looking for a moment that people will click on and watch, and that they can say to the movie studios, look, I got you 1.5 million views.
Sure. Yeah. But then it can turn like this, and you can make, I don't think you want to make celebrities feel awkward. I don't think you want, because you don't know what they're going to do. Whereas when you're there, you haven't done your research like other journalists have. You need to know your stuff. These are intense times when you're on the red carpet. You want to know everything that's going on when you're covering, like especially at the Oscars. My goodness, we're talking like the height of the height. This is like the Super Bowl when it comes to movies and honoring them. And so to see someone go out there and do this, it's ugh.
Yeah, has there been a lot of talk amongst entertainment reporters and journalists about this?
How honest do you want me to be?
Okay.
No, listen.
Well, no, it's just interesting, like, because there's only so many spots on that red carpet, as we know, right?
And so him being at the after party made sense to me. Like, I would be, to be honest, because I do take my profession seriously, I'd be upset if he was on the Oscars red carpet doing this. But yeah, you are seeing more and more content creators doing this, and you can tell they're not prepared. They're getting told to just go out there and just have fun. And it's like, ooh, there's a fine balance there. And then you're going to get awkward moments like this. And you have other people who are so prepared and ready to take this seriously. And they're just like, what's going on here?
But then why is Vanity Fair hiring him?
Because they're trying to bridge this idea of like, listen, we do have traditional reporters, but then there's like content creators and podcasts. And this is how the young audience is watching. And
I mean, they're going on YouTube. They come with a lot of followers, right? When you hire them.
Are going to YouTube, right?
Yep.
And so they're trying anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Experiment. It's a big experiment.
Before we run out of time with you, Morgan, we want to talk about the Dune 3 again this morning.
Yeah, let's. The trailer is so cool. We're just going to throw to a clip. Just go to it and we'll talk.
The more I fight, the more our enemies fight back.
Okay, so this is so exciting. We talked a little bit about this yesterday, and now we're actually getting the trailer. Yesterday we showed you photos from Dune 3. Now we're actually getting the trailer. I mean, gosh, this just looks epic. What's so exciting for a lot of fans, you're seeing Timothée Chalamet back, of course, as Zendaya, but Anya Taylor-Joy's having a bigger part. Florence Pugh, Robert Pattinson, we just saw how he's going to look. He looks so incredibly different. And this is just a really exciting movie. People cannot wait for this. This is coming out in December. And I think it's going to be awesome.
Okay, a lot of people looking forward to this.
Oh, yeah.